One of the questions that I most often receive is how to attack the pinch 2 meta or cover 2 blitzes in general. So in today's video, I'm going to show you a nice little flip trick that's going to allow you to create your own smash concepts. And this is something that you can utilize against any cover 2 in the game, even if it's a drop zone coverage and not a cover 2 blitz. Let's get into it. What is up, guys? Zane for the Madden YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to makeshift your own smash concept. I actually think this is something that is really useful because a lot of players like to run a cover 2 blitz known as the pinch 2 out of the 245 odd. A lot of players will run this as kind of like a DB strike 2 out of dollar or other dollar-like sets like the big dime 146 or 236 will. Basically, with this particular concept, we're going to be able to create a high-low on the outside corner, and this will impact soft squats or clob flats. So let's go ahead and get into this. I'm just going to go ahead and call a cover 2 blitz here, like the nickel dog 2 out of the 245 odd. And in general, we're going to kind of attack this particular coverage with a makeshift smash. Now, to do this, you're going to want to come out with your bunch, with the plan being to flip it. So what we're going to do here is we're going to come out with this to the short side of the field. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the X receiver on a hitch route. And the reason that we're going to do that is that when we flip this formation, it's going to flip that hitch route to the outside. Now, traditionally, there is no hot route for an outside receiver on a hitch. Normally, all you can do is put them on a corner route, and the corner route is not going to work the same. So really what you want to do is put them on that hitch first, because that's going to get you a nice little short, easy check down read that you can throw to the outside one-on-one. So by flipping that hitch to the outside, what we're then going to do is motion a player across the formation. And that could be a tight end, a receiver, does not matter. And once we motion him across, we're going to put him on a corner. So for this tip to work, you are going to want a player that you motion across the formation to have an apprentice, or your quarterback needs to be a hot route master. And when you put them on this corner route, I would recommend, especially if it's a tight end, that you smart route that up such that you're going to be able to make this check down. Now, the reason that this is so good is that a lot of players, when they run this little pinch 2 meta or the cover 2 blitz meta, they are traditionally going to kind of run down at the line of scrimmage with their user. Now, obviously right here, I am in a different defense, but you've all seen where the user kind of stands in this position and then runs down at the line of scrimmage and then swoops back over the middle. So with this particular, tactic, a lot of players are going to basically take their user out of the play, which is going to really allow you to quick pass. Now, we'll start off here with Clob Flats, because a lot of players will just go ahead and run Clob Flats. And what you're going to do here with this is when this ball snapped, you're going to go ahead and let that corner pull the Clob Flat back, and you're just going to throw this baby hitch underneath. You see right there, we can pick up a good 7 to 10 yards, depending on the timing at which you throw this. So again, I'm going to go ahead and show this to you. I'm going to lurk on the vert hook over here, this guy, this time. To do this, you're going to, once again, put the outside receiver in a bunch set or whatever set you want to, go from compress to flipping it and making that receiver go to the outside. You're going to put him on that hitch and then flip it. And then you're going to motion a player on a corner route across the formation. So this time I'll put Scotty Miller on a corner, motioning him across. And you're going to see here that now he's running a corner, even though the play art is glitched.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
And again, with this particular concept, if they are kind of just lurking, in this vert hook, you snap this ball. Let me go ahead and make sure that I'm on the right side here. The right controller rather. We snap this ball, you let the corner out pull back that cloud, and you're just going to deliver that throw. You see right there, we picked up about 12 and a half yards on that throw. Super simple, not too crazy at all. If you guys are enjoying this free YouTube content, I would strongly urge you to go over to my strategy website. GridironGamePlans.gg is your one-stop source for all things competitive Madden. Every week in our Vault Update, we take a look at the meta, or the most effective tactics available being used by pro players on the MCS circuit, breaking down not only how and why the pros do what they do, but most importantly, how you can counter those metas when you face them in online gameplay. On top of that, your subscription also includes any and every offensive and defensive game plan released on the website while your subscription is active, and access to our Discord server, where every single Wednesday, we have a live lab session covering the week's vault content and any questions you guys have about Madden. So make sure you guys head over to GridironGamePlans.gg. $9.95 per month unlocks the entire website. Now, the key with this particular concept is if they're not using a vert hook player on the side that you're doing the smash concept to, you may want to pay attention to how that works short and wide side of the field. So right here, I'm going to motion the tight end across, again, put him on the corner. And when I snap this ball, you want to pay attention to how that vert hook behaves. You notice right there, it backs up. You're going to be just fine throwing this to the short side of the field. If you want to try this to the wide side of the field, what I would recommend doing is, kind of paying attention to who the user is. As I mentioned, if they're using that player, it's a lot easier to kind of throw that ball because most users don't want to run out there. But you might notice that if you try this tactic against a cover two, and that vert hook is a computer defender. So we're talking about Devondre Campbell here. If that vert hook is going to the wide side as a computer defender, there is a chance that he might jump out underneath that hitch route on the sideline a little late in the progression. So you're going to want to get your timing down on this particular concept. But with this right here, this simple concept, this is a cover two killer. Again, we snap this ball. You see right here that we're going to go to throw this. You could actually deliver the ball just the same to the wide side of the field as well. So against the cover two blitzes, you should be in pretty good shape. Now against that cover two, like a stock cover two, that might be where you start to see some of the differences in how the vert hooks behave on the wide side of the field. So, this example, I'm going to put him on a hitch and I'm just going to motion him to the outside, and I'm going to put a player on a corner here. Maybe for this, we might go ahead and put the tight end down the seam and just kind of run a little 3 receiver smash concept. Again, when you snap this ball here, you do see that we actually try to throw this ball out there late when they are running a stock cover two with an actual mid-read zone. That's where you will start to notice on the wide side of the field, specifically the vert hook defender rallies towards that underneath hitch route in the smash concept. So you see that he goes vertical with the corner, and then once the corner runs into the cloud flat, then he rallies back down to this hitch route. So if you're late on this read to the wide side of the field against a Tampa 2, you might throw a late pick. So be careful with that. Now on a stock cover 2 to the short side of the field, let me go ahead and show you here. If I put X on a hitch, motion him out wide, and put right bumper on a corner, A on a streak, this is what it looks like to the short side of the field. So we snap this ball, and you're gonna see here that we can actually throw underneath of the vert hook on the short side of the field just fine. Again, the vert hook on the wide side of the field in a Tampa 2 will rally back down to the hitch. A vert hook in a stock Tampa 2 on the short side of the field will stay underneath of the corner route and not rally back. So again, we're talking about this player on the short side of the field in a stock cover 2. He will basically drop with the corner and go out into this area and chill. And then this throw is going to be there all day for you. Again, you see right here, we can pick up a good right there, 10 yards. So it's a really, really simple cover 2 beater. This will work against a cover 2 blitz, short or wide side of the field. I want to make sure that you guys understand that. If it's a cover 2 blitz, like pinch 2, DB strike 2, nickel blitz 2, you could throw this short or wide side of the field and the vert hooks will drop back just the same. When it's a stock cover 2, you want to run this to the short side of the field just to be safe. But I do want to finish this up here real quick with a soft squat. So let's go ahead and put X on a hitch. I'm going to flip it, and this time we're going to motion back to the short side of the field. So a soft squat zone is one that will basically play the outside receiver if he runs a vertical route, and then drop into a cloud flat, or I'm sorry, drop into the flat if the slot receiver runs to the flat. So I think I really did a bad job of explaining that. Let me say that again. A soft squat zone will basically play the outside receiver in a 2 receiver side like we have right here on the left. He will play Mike Evans vertically so long as the slot receiver does not run to the flat. So in this situation, you see here that we are trying to throw this ball to the corner, and he actually kind of splits the difference far better. So in that situation, he kind of actually does play the hitch pretty tight and then backs out underneath the corner. So if you are facing a soft squat zone, you want to make sure that you're careful and you wait until this corner route pulls him off of the back of this hitch, at which point you would actually throw the ball to number 13. So when you're facing the soft squats, just be aware of that behavior. It can sometimes be a little bit tricky to watch, but again, it is a pretty tried and true tactic that you can, employ against this. So again, I motion this corner. And again, you just have to understand that if they are playing a soft squat, they are going to basically stay on the hitch for a while, and then when the corner breaks out, that's when they back up, and you could throw this ball out here. And again, you're still picking up right there about 8 yards. So when all else fails against a cover 2 blitz, be patient. If they're playing Clob Flats or zone dropping, then you're going to be throwing the hitch all game long. And if it's a stock cover 2, run it to the short side unless they're using the smash side vertical hook, then you could throw it to either side. So there you guys have it. That is today's video. If you guys liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. This should help you guys against Tampa 2, cover 2 blitzes, give you some real safe throws away from the user. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. We'll see you guys tomorrow with the next one. Until then, this is Zan. Get in the lab and good luck.